Are you tired of your trimmer line breaking every few minutes? You know, when you're going around hard objects like rocks or bricks on your flower beds or concrete, and you're going against it with your trimmer line, it keeps breaking often. Well, there may just be a solution for it. I can't believe I didn't know this. I just found out like a month ago. And guess who told me? The people that actually sell me the trimmers and the trimmer line. I'm going to share a possible solution with you right now. So why does the trimmer line break so quickly? Well, it becomes dry. It becomes brittle. You think about it. When these companies manufacture this trimmer line, it's probably stored in their warehouses for quite a while before it makes it to the stores where they sell trimmer line. And then when it comes to the stores, it's probably stored on shelves for a length of time as well. And the plastic does get dry over time. But you think about it, this line is actually just sitting around all the time, just getting dry and brittle. And not only that, when you're going through your line quickly, it's becoming costly. So guess what I found out? I found out if we soak our line in water, it'll absorb the moisture from the water, it'll make it more flexible and pliable, and it won't break as often. Now guess where I learned this? About a month ago, I was at my dealer where I buy my trimmers and I buy trimmer line, chainsaws, and I saw a notification printed out on the wall by the company Stihl themselves. And it was talking about soaking your trimmer line in a bucket of water or a bag of water, and how it'll prolong the life of your trimmer line and your trimmer line won't break as often. So I was like, soak it in a bucket of water. So I went to the guy at the desk and I asked him about the bulletin on the wall, and he says, oh yeah, he says, we do this ourselves. He says, for our machines around here, and the guys that work there do it at their homes, and he says, they all stand by that statement. So I said to him, I said, you do realize that if you tell people to soak their trimmer line in water and it prolongs the life of the trimmer line, they're not going to be coming in and buying trimmer line as often. You're going to make less sales. He says, yeah, we know that, but it's better to be honest with our customers and do right by them. And I thought, that's great. It makes sense, right? If you tell your customers to do certain things to prolong the life of their trimmers, chainsaws, their trimmer line, whatever, you're going to make that customer happy, and they're going to keep coming back and doing business with you for years and years. Now, a lot of places don't do that. So if the dealership where you buy your equipment does that, count yourself lucky. So I'm going to show you what I mean by soaking your trimmer line in water. So this is what I mean right here. Just a simple bucket. Throw your trimmer line in there and let it soak. You don't have to leave it in there all the time, but you know, maybe put it in there, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes every month, whatever, something like that. I'm just guessing, but I think that's what would help. You know what? It's up to you. You can store it overnight. You can keep it in there all the time if you want. But the thing I noticed is if you keep a bucket like this, let's say in your garage or maybe your house, a mouse will find its way in there and die in there and drown trying to get out. So, or you could cover it. I mean, you could do that as well. Another thing is you can get these pre-cut lengths of line for your trimmers for certain heads. And you can do the same thing with those as well as the whole spools of trimmer line. But I think if I was going to soak it permanently, long time, I would change the water every so often just to keep it fresh. So you have to admit, it's a pretty interesting concept. I wish I knew about it sooner. I've seen other videos about it that are years old about this. I'm surprised I've never seen it before. I read the comments. Some people say it definitely works. Some people say it's just a myth, it doesn't work. There's people that have lawn maintenance companies, they say that it's a myth, it doesn't work, while others say it does work. So does it work or doesn't work? Well, I think if Stihl is putting out this notification for you to soak your line in water, it probably is a good bet that it does work. And it totally makes sense that plastic does get brittle over time. So if you add moisture to it, it would make it less brittle. It's a pretty simple concept. Just how much of a difference will it make when you're trimming? I imagine it makes a difference. I know ever since I found out about it, I've been soaking my line in water. I haven't trimmed a lot because we haven't gotten a lot of rain over this summer. It's been really dry, so it hasn't been a whole lot of lawn cutting. I think I cut my grass maybe 6, 7 times all summer. Now it's starting to grow more because we have evening and morning dew because it's fall. Heck, tomorrow's already October 1st. Anyways, I hope you get some benefit out of this. Maybe try it before your next trim. Put the spools of line in the water, and next time you go trim, let me know if you notice any difference at all. Maybe you've been doing it a while, maybe for years. Let me know in the comments below. Has it really worked well, or is it a myth? It's kind of something hard to gauge. I do know that if you are trimming around rocks and bricks and that, you should just drop the RPM on your trimmer so you're not, so it's not spinning so fast, because if you're spinning fast, it's going to break because it's going so quickly. If you slow it down, it's still going to cut the grass. You're not going to be hitting those bricks. You're not going to be hitting rocks as fast, and chances are you'll break your trimmer line less. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.